Today, we are talking about Archangel Metatron and sacred geometry. Welcome to this video. I'm so excited to share more about Archangel Metatron and his connection to sacred geometry and how you can utilize this connection to support you on your spiritual path. Now, first of all, let me just quickly introduce the energy of Archangel Metatron because he has a really special energy, and I like showing the card and artistic depiction that I have. This is from the Archangel Oracle card deck. The colors that you see here, green and purple, are how I often see him. And then, of course, in the center is the Merkaba, which is the shape that is often associated with Archangel Metatron. So, when it comes to the Merkaba and working with that, I'm going to talk about that in a second. But one of the signs that you're going to know that Archangel Metatron is around you is you're going to see the Merkaba. You're going to see that. You might see other sacred geometry symbols. So, for example, this one up here that I have, that sacred geometry. There's so many different sacred geometrical shapes that exist. But anything that catches your eye that has that geometry behind it, it's going to be a sign that Archangel Metatron is kind of like poking at you and is like, hey, I have something to share. Hey, we've got to do some work together. And knowing that he is there to support you. The other thing that Archangel Metatron is strongly associated with is transformation. He's associated with transmutation, with shifting energy, with supporting you with letting go and releasing old beliefs, fears, whatever it is, almost like shedding a layer and helping you to emerge into the truth of who you are. And so, one of the other signs that Archangel Metatron is around you is that you're going to keep hearing or feeling or just experiencing a sense of transformation. So, whether you keep seeing the word transformation, someone keeps telling you about transformation, maybe you'll even hear things like transmutation, they all mean the same thing. But that energy of transformation is going to make itself known to you in some way. And when it catches your attention, or when you feel that energy of transformation coming through very strongly, that is another sign that Archangel Metatron is with you. And then lastly, another sign is the angel number 555. So the number 5, again, that is him. He is there to support you. Archangel Metatron comes through with the angel number 555. So if you keep seeing those 5s, that's another sign that Archangel Metatron is guiding you. He's supporting you. He is with you. There's work for you to do with him. Now, again, as you can probably already tell, the theme of Archangel Metatron is transformation. It's supporting you with shifting energy, with moving out of a fear base or lower frequency into a higher frequency, into a different space, an elevated perspective, elevated awareness. So that's the shift that you experience when you work with Archangel Metatron. And one of the cool things, and I want to share more about this because this question came through, and this is something that I feel kind of like links everything together. So this question came through from a member of my free community space, the Divine Pathfinders. And she asked to elaborate when it comes to Archangel Metatron and the gateway to higher realms of divinity that he holds for us. And so, kind of just sitting with that question and sitting with that energy, the thing that came through is the connection to the Merkaba. Now, upon further research, if you look up Merkaba and the origin of that word, which originates from Hebrew, it means light spirit body. So it's broken down like Merkaba, light spirit body. And then the other thing that came through, and upon further kind of like just digging into the origin of the word Merkaba and what it represents and all these things and how it's connected to sacred geometry, what we have to understand is that sacred geometry what is it? What is it about sacred geometry that makes it special? Well, the specific shape and the specific geometry holds a frequency. It means it holds a certain vibration. So this one right here that I have behind me, that holds a certain frequency, a certain vibration. The Merkaba holds a certain frequency, a certain vibration. So whatever sacred geometrical shape that you are working with that exists, there's so many out there, it holds a certain frequency, a certain vibration. And so when we start to understand that everything has a frequency, everything has a vibration, we start to see that when we connect with certain energies, they will help us raise our own frequency and our own vibration. And so when it comes to working with Archangel Metatron, and specifically the Merkaba, because that's the shape that he is associated with most strongly, it is almost like bringing through like a portal or a direct link to the highest frequency and highest vibration that exists, which is the energy of God, the energy of the divine, the energy of source, whatever you want to call it. But it's that energy that it connects us. It's almost like a link directly to that divine being. And so when you think about that divine being, and when you think about your connection to this greater divine energy, why do we connect with God? Why do we connect with the divine? It brings us closer to the truth of who we are. It brings us back into the remembrance that we are love, that we are light, that we are of the divine, that we belong to the divine, and that we belong in this world, that we were chosen for a specific purpose, for a specific reason. And when we utilize that connection to course correct us, to guide us, to help us to transmute our experiences where we might be in our ego or in our fear or whatever it is, into the highest possible vibration and into an experience of love and into an experience of peace. That is then how it all comes together for full circle. So working with Archangel Metatron, working with the Merkaba connects us directly to the light and love of the divine, which helps us to transmute whatever experience that we're going through, whether it's fear, whether it's limiting beliefs, whether it's just the ego popping out and rearing its head, whatever it is, transmuting that into a higher frequency that allows us to then gain a different perspective and a different awareness of the situation, to then be able to move forward according to our highest self, moving forward accordingly with our divine purpose, rather than what typically happens, which is our human takes over. It gets in control. It's like, forget this. Like, we don't know what the divine is doing. I'm just going to take control here, and I'm going to figure it out, and I'm going to do the thing, and I'm going to push, and I'm going to whatever, bulldoze my way through in order to make something happen, versus the energy of surrender, the energy of peace, the energy of trust, the energy of faith that we can take, that brings us into the next level, into the next space, the momentum, wherever we're meant to be going at an actual much faster rate. It's just that we can't see it. We don't know it exactly, because we have to have faith and we have to see that higher perspective. And so that's how it all links together, and that's how it works together. And that's what I really feel is represented when, using quote unquote the gateway to higher realms of divinity that he holds for us. I feel like he is the support, or kind of like the mediator, the one who helps us to transform that energy using the light and love of God to bring us closer to our true essence. Remembering that our true essence is love, our true essence is divine light. And it's just that we don't see it sometimes because our ego gets in the way, and that's okay. That's why we have these tools and these resources and these beautiful divine beings who are here to support us. So the way that you can work with Archangel Metatron, and the way that you can work with the Merkaba, There's so many different ways. Oh my gosh. But one of which is that you can simply meditate with it. So even if you have, let's say you have a crystal that's in the shape of a Merkaba, if you have the Archangel Oracle card deck, take this card out, place it in front of you like a crystal and meditate with it. Place it on your heart and meditate with it. Look at it, feel it, be with it. This is one of the reasons why these Archangel Oracle cards are so powerful, is because all of them have sacred geometry and energy activated art within them. And so we can utilize this in a similar way that we might use crystals to support us in connecting with that energy. So that's something that you can also do if you have this card deck. If you don't have the card deck, you can order it. It's in the description below this video. But that's one of the other ways that you can meditate with that energy. And then lastly, you might, even if you don't have it physically anywhere around you, you can connect with it in meditation. So you simply call on Archangel Metatron, ask him to step forward, ask him to surround you in a Merkaba grid. And this might look different for each person. So for some people, you might feel like your whole body is surrounded now or is placed within a Merkaba energy. For others, you might feel it kind of smaller and like it's placed at your crown chakra or at your root chakra or whatever chakra needs it. So it's going to be your own personal experience with that, but you'll feel Archangel Metatron coming in and bringing that to you in some way, and you can work with it energetically. So those are the different ways that you can be supported to connect with the Merkaba and to utilize that support from Archangel Metatron to guide you, to help you. And so the way that you're then going to work with it is that you're going to use it to connect directly to the light of God, connected to the light of the divine, and ask for clarity. Ask to be supported in moving through your ego. I can't even tell you how many times I've done this practice now that it's helped so much, and it just moves everything out of the way. Where I directly am just like connecting with the divine, with God, and I'm like, I need help understanding this because right now I don't get it. I don't understand what's happening. What are we doing? Why is this happening this way? Why am I having this perspective? I recognize that this is my ego thinking this way, but I don't know how to shift out of this. Can you please help me? Help me shift out of this. Help me to understand why I'm doing this. And sometimes the why isn't even important. It's more of the shift. It's like, yeah, it's okay. We're going to go over here now. And the stream of consciousness flows through. The stream of consciousness guides the redirection of the path. And this is the beauty of this work, is that when we invite in the love of the divine to come in and to support us and to guide us, it comes in and it will guide you into a higher frequency, into a higher perspective around whatever situation. The other way in which you can utilize this connection with Archangel Metatron, with the Merkaba, is to support you and guide you on your path of service, the path of connection to why you're here, your greater purpose, your greater divine mission, your soul's gifts. It's important to understand that in our experience of knowing who we are and being expressions of light and love, there is a greater purpose in terms of service that we are here to deliver and that we are here to experience. And so when we focus on that and when we ask for guidance, so again, if you're feeling stuck on your path or feeling like you're not clear, who are you? Why am I here? What's the reason? Then working with the Merkaba energy and working with Archangel Metatron can support you as that portal, a direct connection to the divine that will help shift your perspective, shift your energy, transmute whatever is keeping you stuck, and helping you to see where the path of service is for you and where you're meant to go from here. So these are all the different ways that you can work with Archangel Metatron, with the Merkaba, and it's all so powerful. It's all so beautiful. It's all so connected, and I just love it. I love it, and I am so excited to be able to share this with you today because I feel like Archangel Metatron has been coming forward a lot lately in my collective readings. For me personally, it just feels like his energy is very present. So I'm really excited to dedicate this whole video to him and for you to be able to experience his presence and his energy on a deeper level. So, having said that, I want to hear from you in the comments below. Let me know what lands for you. Let me know if you've worked with Archangel Metatron in this way before, if you knew the things that I shared about the Merkaba. What other questions do you have about the Merkaba? Let me know. You can post that in the comments below this video. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, I always appreciate a thumbs up on this video, and for you to be sharing this out with your friends, your family, your community, people who you know need to hear this message today, working with Archangel Metatron today, whatever it is. So if you do connect with Archangel Metatron, also let me know. Post it in the comments below this video. And so that's pretty much it for today. The resources that I shared, the Archangel Oracle card deck, you can see it behind me over here. You can order your copy. The information is in the description. If you want to deepen your connection to the angels, I have a free guided meditation that you can download. Again, all of this is going to be below the video. And then if you really, 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 really want to go deep in your connection with the angels, understanding your spiritual divine path, who you are, and walking with the angels every step of the way, then I invite you to join me inside of the Angels Guild. This is a membership space, a membership community where we dive into all sorts of topics and conversations around the angels, guardian angels, seraphim angels, the archangels, cosmic angels, all sorts of things. So many different conversations and topics that are covered in there. I'm so excited to have you in there. So come and join me in there if you want to be on a committed path and stay connected on that deeper level. So those resources are available to you. All the links are in the description. And I think that's it. So I can't wait to hear from you in the comments. Comment below. I'm sending you so much love and angel blessings, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.